Oh, yes. Tesla didn't just drop quotes, he dropped lightning bolts. His words cut straight through the fog of pretense. He wasn't trying to be polite. He was trying to warn us. And in retrospect, he sounds less like a scientist and more like a prophet watching Babylon rise. Here are some of his most devastating quotes against the cult of mathematic theories. Today's scientists have substituted mathematics for experiments, and they wander off through equation after equation, so they eventually build a structure which has no relation to reality. That's not a critique, that's an execution. Another one. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. A surgical takedown when they try and make sense of modern overcomplexity and double-binding delusions. With no connection at all, the spirit are now laziness, desires for images of career and rewards. Now, it's the ego geniuses instead of the clear thinker who actually knows. Now it was not about finding actual truth anymore, but more about to promote an idea of viewpoint as a science. Tesla said about this, "The false doctrine of the law of conservation of energy has carelessly impact on the finding of Steinmetz and others that electric energy can be synthesized. Relativism sought to eliminate the concept of electricity in its entirety, though denial of the concept of the aether that plunged science into a giant glut of Platonic thinking and thereby create a type of religion of quantum mysticism. It seeks the creation of a spiritual entity such as a goddess in which into gender the framework of thinking, meaning, mysticism are the practice of religious ecstasies, and mysticism, originating in the 12th century, emphasized nothingness rather than oneness. Instead of seeking unity with the natural rhythm, modern science mysticism elevates emptiness, uncertainty, paradox. It's the worship of the abstract void rather than alignment with a living cosmos. And that's where the ego can reign unchecked, because if nothing is real, nothing is sacred. As they say in the Emperor's New Clothes, only the wise can see it, only the wise can see it, only the wise can see it, only the wise can see it. Did you get it? And a darkness are created. That the old spirit of finding actual truth were gone, he's telling us, don't worship the math. He even spoke against the cult's frontman. Einstein's relativity work is a magnificent mathematical garb which fascinates, dazzles, and makes people blind to the underlying errors. The theory is like a beggar, clothed in purple, whom ignorant people take for a king. Boom! He called it out before the rest of the world even knew the game had changed. So he knew when the right spirit of finding truths comes back again, the present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine. So when the right spirit for truth comes back again, he gave hints. This one's a resurrection spell. You will know it by its fruits. Listen to the rhythm. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. It was about the medium, not about the particle. They looked at the oceans for boats, but it was about the ocean all along.